It needs to die.
It needs to die.
What's up, everybody? So it's me, Sabini Jason, and thought I would get on here and give my thoughts about the Halloween franchise and where I would like to see it go, and if I would like to see any more sequels, if they do make some. Because here recently, Jason Blum and Jamie Lee Curtis was seen in a picture together, and they had the tagline on there, the caption, "We're discussing things," and that can mean a number of anything. Um, but of course, everyone has blown it out of proportion. Like, oh my God, we're getting a fucking sequel. They finally got the rights to the Halloween sequels. Now they can make more. And I'm not sure indefinitely if they do have the rights to make more movies now. Maybe they have got greenlit and got the thumbs up to make more. But the question is, do we need more? Do we need more Halloween movies? Do we need more Michael Myers in the future? So I got my trusty bottle of vodka, good old-fashioned vodka. And, Halloween 2018, it's still a frustrating movie for me to get through. I still have the same issues with it that I had the first time I watched it. It hasn't changed. My opinion hasn't changed at all. I still think it sucks in many aspects, in many respects of that film, and I still think it's pretty decent, pretty good. It's a solid sequel to the original, solid follow-up. But I still have the same problems with it that I had before. And if they're going to make another one, follow up to this, and I hope to God they don't call it Halloween 2, because that would be fucking stupid. Because technically this is Halloween 2. Halloween 2018 is the direct sequel to the first one. So for them to call the next one Halloween 2 would be really fucking stupid. And it's technically Halloween 3 if you go with the timeline, the new timeline of the new franchise that they're making. And I really don't think that we need more sequels, because Myers is supposed to be the original intent of the character. It's supposed to be human with a slight supernatural edge. And he did a lot of shit in this fucking movie that was beyond human abilities and capabilities, if you think about it. He suffered a gunshot to the fucking shoulder. He got his 2 fingers blown the fuck off by a shotgun. He went through all kind of shit, and he supposedly burned to death at the end of the last film, but we know he didn't burn to death because we hear him fucking breathing at the end of the credits. So, and that's another problem I have with the last movie, is that they used the same bullshit, scapegoat that we've seen many times in the other movies. He's burned to death in Halloween 2, Halloween, which one was it? Resurrection. I couldn't hardly remember because that movie sucks anyway, but if Myers is supposed to be susceptible to death, shouldn't he have died at the end of the last movie? But they want more. The fans want fucking more. And they're going to know they're going to make money because people are going to go see it regardless of how shitty it is. And I hate to say it, I hate to burst your fucking bubble, but if they keep making more Halloween movies, Myers is going to become exactly what he was in the last franchise, the original franchise. He's going to become that unstoppable killer that lives for relatively no reason, other than to stab people every Halloween for no rhyme or reason at all. And the real whole purpose of making Halloween 2018 was to be done with that. So he finally has a true motive of why he's doing what he does. And for me, I was satisfied with that being the final film, the final nail in the coffin of the franchise. I don't think we need more. But if they did make another one, I would want to see him take on Karen and Allison Strode, because that's really the only place you can go with it. The only way it would make sense. And if they try to make it where Laurie lives in the next one, God forbid, I hope they don't, because I want to see Laurie die for once. Indefinitely dead. D-E-A-D. Fucking dead. Do you fucking gossip mongers want me to spell that out for you? D-E-A-D. Fucking dead. I just don't think we need more movies. We really don't. Dave McRae said it best. Myers has a shelf life, and if it took another 10 years before we got another Halloween sequel, it wouldn't bother me at all. I really don't give a shit. I love Myers to death, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we need more Halloween movies. Because the only way you can go with it, the only way you can go with this story-wise is to have him stalk Allison and Karen Strode. And for me personally, I think Karen should have died in the last movie, It would have carried more weight with it to have, even if Laurie survives, have her and Allison be the only 2 left now, and have the burden of her trying to raise Allison now, and Allison trying to live up to Laurie's mantle of taking on the Strode curse that she's bared all these years. And since Karen survived, they need to have it where Laurie dies off early in the next film, either from injuries that she sustained in her battle with Myers in Halloween 2018, or have her die of a heart attack on the way to the fucking hospital, you know, assuming that they pick up exactly where the last film left off, which is what they might do, or they may place it 5 years removed from that one, 10 years removed. Who knows? But that's the only way I could see logically that it would make sense, you know, is the Myers stalks Allison and Karen and ends up probably killing Karen, and then Allison kills Myers at the end, and Laurie's probably going to die in the first act, and then in the third act they'll have Allison kill off Myers once and for all, and that'll be it. If they make another sequel, that's what I'd want to see. I'd want to see Allison kill Myers off indefinitely and have Karen die and have Laurie die. So for me, that's what I want to see. But what would y'all like to see? And do you think we need another Halloween movie? Because I know a lot of you are like, yes, fucking yes, we need more Myers, we need more Laurie Strode. No, we don't. We really don't. I'm sorry, we don't. Because it's got to a point now where it's getting ridiculous. Myers is in his fucking 60s, okay? I know you got to suspend your disbelief, but the things that he was capable of doing in the last movie was a bit ridiculous any damn way, that he was able to survive any of the shit he did. I know he doesn't age like everybody else, just like Jason Voorhees, just like Freddy, but if he's supposed to be human with a slight supernatural edge, and even that, given that, and he has his limits, you know, and I don't really think we need it anymore for Myers. You know, it's going to get ridiculous, and you're going to end up, if they go down this path where they keep making movies in this new timeline, you're inevitably going to get them shitty ass sequels like Halloween 3, like Halloween, well, I love Halloween 5, but a lot of people hate that one. You're going to get shitty movies like that with terrible acting where you got a faceless killer and now you got faceless actors. Faceless characters are getting killed off, and you're not going to give a fuck about any of them. I mean, there was a lot of characters in the last movie I didn't give two fucks about when they died. Ray, I didn't give a damn fuck about him. The one cop that was a sheriff, that black guy that looked like a Creighton Duke resurgence from Jason Goes to Hell, he served no purpose to the movie. I wish he would have fucking died. He sucked. He was horrible. Hawkins should have been the sheriff, and Hawkins should have lived. But I'm not going to turn this into a review of Halloween 2018 because I've already talked about how much the things I hated about that movie. But it's just, man, I don't think we need more Myers. We don't need more Laurie Strode, God forbid. If they do make another one, please kill her the fuck off. And I don't know who's going to direct it. I don't know if David Gordon Green's coming back. I don't believe he is. I don't think he wants to come back. And I don't know if Danny McBride wants to write it. I believe they're looking for new writers. They probably need to, because a lot of the comedy he put in that last movie didn't hit at all. It was shitty. It was terrible. And the comedic relief he tried to put in with the two cops, that was fucking horse shit. It was their way of paying homage to the cops from Halloween 5. I get it, but it was terrible. Nobody gives a damn about a banh mi sandwich. You know, they really don't. So I guess my final word on this is that I don't think we need more Myers. We don't need more Halloween. Other than the fact, if they're going to do this, if they're going to find it where Laurie is killed off early in the next film by either Myers or by her own wounds that she sustained, any injuries she sustained, and plus she's fucking old as shit, so maybe she has a heart attack on the way to the hospital in the back of that truck, and have Allison and Karen go back and get the shit together and prepare for battle once again with Myers for once and for all again, and have him kill off Karen, brutally slay her the fuck up, just fillet that bitch like goddamn Bobby Flay, and have Allison fight Myers one-on-one. And even though she still is young as shit, she's got that Strode blood in her, and maybe Karen trains her, teaches her everything she knows, so she'll be ready for that inevitable one-on-one confrontation with Myers. And, you know, at this point, she'll be ready. She'll be prepared to fight Myers one-on-one. And then Myers kills off Karen, and Allison is the only one left to destroy the evil once and for all. And we know pure evil never dies, and Michael never dies, but for God's sakes, man, let it die. This franchise needs to die. It has no reason to live. It needs to die.
It needs to die.
So, let it fucking die. That's what I say. But also go over to Hannah Smith's channel, Hannah Ween. She loves Michael Myers. She loves Halloween. She talks about the shit 24/7. She loves that franchise, and she does a damn good job of putting up awesome content on her channel. So like, share, subscribe to her channel, and go over there and check her out if you hadn't already. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the Halloween franchise and where it stands right now. We don't need more of this. This was a good movie, but it was a solid sequel to the following, but could have been better. And I got a feeling if they make another one, it's probably gonna suck ass. You know, who knows? It might be good, but for me personally, I don't want any more Halloween. I don't need any more. This was good enough. That was good enough to stand alone on its own. Anyways, it's been me, Savini Jason, and I just want to get on here and give my thoughts about Michael Myers and the future of Halloween. So if you like what I said, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you share the same feelings I do, that we don't need any more Michael Myers? We don't need any more, because Michael, in a way, is like the Undertaker in WWE right now. He's done everything. He's got nothing else to prove, okay? Just retire. Just be done. Let it rest in peace once and for all. Rest in peace. Let it be done. So, like, share, subscribe, all that cool shit.